I like maybe a one of Wall of Omens amp, but I prefer to reanimate Snapcasters. We only run like one Ojitais, right? One or two Ojitai? Probably all Stubborn Denials. He had some basics. I don't think I can moon him. In fact, he's probably going to try to moon us. So Delver? He'll probably have Spellskite. Okay, it seems reasonable. He didn't deal with our mentors and we got to Disrupting Shoal. It was fantastic. I kind of know more or less what he's doing. I don't really like Fork Bolt in this matchup. I don't want to run the full set of Gitaxian Probe either. He's gonna moon you. Use Surgical to close your eyes. Bone to Ash is perfectly reasonable when it has alternate instant speed healing hands mode. No. You're supposed to reanimate Snapcaster. That's the whole point of the card, and it lets our mana base be a little greedier. Because triple blue is hard. Yes, I'm still running Cryptic. I imagine he's gonna moon us. So actually, I want to kind of maybe consider cutting some of the triple blue. I don't really like Remand in this matchup either. But you can't cut too many twos, because then the deck doesn't work properly. Maybe go down one more probe. Go down a Remand. Huntmaster's coming in, says Nerdtron. We have some good ways to deal with the Huntmaster. How many twos am I running if I go down another Remand, and how many twos am I running, and how many ones am I running if I go down here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 10 twos, and we have how many? And I have 9 ones. I could go to 8 ones. Huntmaster, Dispel, Moon, take out Spellskite, says Malakula. But turn 2 Spellskite into turn 3 Mentor is another way to just win. We saw Bolt and Electrolyze from the opponent, Malakula. I don't think you're supposed to. I like the Spellskite. We saw 2 relevant targets. The only spells they have are bolts. Simic Charm, Bolt, Electrolyze. That's 3, Malakula. There might be more cards it hits than that. You could redirect a Huntmaster flipping. What else? As a person who plays the deck, I would be taking out Mimic. I mean, I'm sure you have more knowledge on the deck than I do. Possibly Vapor. I don't think he goes down any Snapcasters, Malakula. I don't think you go down a single Snapcaster. I would expect a Dismember from my opponent, Nerdtron, yes. I would expect a Dismember. But I wouldn't expect right, I could see Vapor Snag coming out Mala, but not Snapcaster Mage. Alright. I've been consistently up on time with this deck, which is nice. It's a nice change from Gifts. Gifts I'm usually behind, although Magic Online, the new version of Magic Online, has a nasty habit of messing up my Gifts, and for that matter, my intuitions. It takes so long to resolve it, even though I already know. I might already know what cards I'm getting, but it just you're fine, Malakula. It takes so long for it to register which cards you've selected. With intuition, you got to pick 3. With Gifts Ungiven, you got to pick 4. And so it takes like a whole 1 to 2 minutes longer than it should to resolve a spell, even if we already know what we're going to get. Not that that's something that's turning me off from gifts or intuition. I love both cards dearly. I just realized that every time I cast the card, it's taking, you know, minutes longer than it would in paper. Minutes. I'm not talking we're not losing a few seconds. We're losing minutes. No, I haven't, Snafu. I think before I do that, I would build Teferi's... Here's a good baseline, Snafu, if you want to build a deck that utilizes Notion Thief. This is something we messed with a while ago. Oh, Puzzle Thief's already taken. Perfect. I already have it somewhere. Puzzle Thief. What did I do with that deck? Puzzle Thief. Here it is. The way I would build it is I would use Teferi's Puzzle Box. So at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player puts the cards in his or her hand on the bottom of her library in any order, then draws that many cards. So if your board state is a Teferi's Puzzle Box and an Ocean Thief, you do the math. This is a much older version, though. We've since updated. Just back before we had cryptics on the stream. I would definitely... So it looks like I put it into some sort of teachings shell back in the day. This is maybe even years old, if not months old. So it's certainly not meta'd, but the combo still works. Teferi's Puzzle and Red Trap seem good, says Happy. There's a lot of things you can do to abuse the puzzle box. The problem with the box is it's 4 mana. Full mill with tutelage. Wouldn't Sphinx tutelage already win, says Big B? You mean Sphinx tutelage plus puzzle box? Sphinx's tutelage plus puzzle box? Hang on, they don't have the card up yet. I don't remember what the card reads. I've seen some people messing around with it, though. Sphinx's tutelage. Whenever I draw a card, they put the top 2 cards. No, it doesn't lock them out. The whole point of Notion plus a Teferi's Puzzle Box is they no longer draw cards, Big B. That's why it's good. You flash in the Thief with the Puzzle Box on the stack, and they never draw cards again. I think the problem is that the days... So what was nice about the Puzzle Box, Malakula, when we were messing around with the deck, is you could resolve the combo in sequence. You could, like, flash in Thief when they tap out, and then next turn play Puzzle Box. Or you could play Puzzle Box and then flash in Thief in response to their... It's kind of the same principle. I'm not trying to compare it to Twin because they're very different. One's a cute combo that locks the opponent out of draws, and the other is a cute combo that wins, but less cute because of the it wins factor. Also, one combo is a 3 CMC into a 4, whereas we're talking about a 4 into a 4. And it's in weaker colors. Red-blue is stronger colors in Modern, whereas blue-black is weaker colors. But I like it because you could resolve it in sequences, whereas if you're using Days Undoing, you have to do it all in one turn, and it's not that it's impossible, but you're talking a 7-mana combo that all they have to do is kill the Thief. If Thief had a larger toughness, let's say if it had a body more similar to, Deceiver Exarch, then we could start to talk. That brew was only ever cute for those reasons. I don't think our opponent's coming back. Alright. That's fine. Let's play somebody else. Let's play somebody else. I mean, he lost. It's not like... If he doesn't want to test against the future of Modern, that's fine with him. Do I have a link to that list? Seems pretty interesting. End of turn Flash and Thief, untap play Days Undoing, says Kami. It's not as permanent. So Kami, the thing about that is, yes, you made them pitch their hand, and yes, we drew a gratuitous amount of cards. And yes, that sounds awesome. But it's not permanent. Like, Thief, Puzzle Box permanently locks your opponent out of the game. Whereas they still get to draw cards, Kami. They still get to draw cards. And if we've already had 4 mana, I'd rather untap and play something that ends the game instead of just... That's just my opinion. I think those are both fine options. I think the deck is, no matter how you spin it, I think it's going to be cute. It would certainly be unexpected. Something we tried was Wheel of... What is it? Wheel of Fate? What is the Cascade? There's a Cascade out there that does something similar with Notion Thief. I tried that too. Basically, you would suspend that, or you cascade into it, and then you thief. Or in response to after you've resolved the thief, you can do it. There are ways to make it happen. Let's find another opponent, though. Yeah, Wheel of Fate. What are we playing? We're playing Mentor and Modern. Demir. Jeskai Mentor, I brewed this. Just yesterday and today, I was brewing this. Opponent can still draw a Lightning Bolt during the draw step and kill Thief, says Big B. In both cases, Big B. Oh, you're saying we already drew the... oh, we keep this. I see what you're saying, and yes, you've already... Big B. Yes, with, on one hand, the Days Undoing is a more instant effect, but it doesn't lock them out. It's just a matter of preference, really. Do you want something that... Emiria, okay. Do you want something more immediate? It's just a matter of what you want. Do you want something more immediate, or do you want something that's going to just end the game? It's a matter of preference. How viable do I think Robopod is? I think Pod is awesome. Alright, so path, negate, wall, plains, island, hallowed. So blue-white control. Interesting. Okay. What is the advantage of Thief Box over Twin asks Big B? There is none. There isn't one. There is no advantage over Thief Box over Twin. That's why we shelved the deck, because it was fun. I stopped playing it. The color combination isn't good. The combo isn't as good. Being unexpected and not douche. Oh no, it very much is that word, Kami. Because I'm not gonna crack the Mesa. Thief is hard to play in any format that's not a brainstorm format, Big B. I think that Thief is very cool as Court Hussar. I think that